Bismillah walhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Darling CTY students, how are you doing this beautiful day? I hope everyone is doing fine. May Allah continue to ease our affairs and keep us all safe. May we also meet in peace. This is another session of our online class for English language SS1 week 5. My name is Aderibigbe. I remain your humble teacher for this particular class. Today, inshallah, we're going to be discussing adverbs and adverbials. Adverbs and adverbials. This falls under structure in English language. Adverbs. What do you understand by the word adverb? What words are referred to adverbs? And then what do we mean by adverbials? Adverbs, then adverbials. Are there any differences? Are there any difference or differences? Come with me. First, an adverb is a word that qualifies or modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. I take that again, class. Listen. An adverb is a word that qualifies or modifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. Now you ask me, what do we mean by qualify or modify? When we say a word qualifies another, what we're saying, or modifies another, what we are saying is that it tells us more about another word. As simple as that. It may seem big. The word may seem, oh, what does this mean? It doesn't mean that much other than that. It tells us more. It describes in detail. It makes you know better. That is the meaning of qualifies or modifies. So an adverb will qualify a verb or modifies it. An adverb will qualify an adjective or an adverb. That means you can have two adverbs in a sentence. One is qualifying the other. How we get that clear now? Now, when we say an adverb qualifies or modifies a verb, what does an adverbial now do? An adverbial does the same thing as an adverb. Yes, that is right. You heard me right. An adverbial does the same thing just like an adverb. It qualifies a verb, qualifies an adjective or another adverb. There is no hard and fast rule about it. That is what it also does. The only difference we have here is that while an adverb is a word, an adverbial would be a group of words. While an adverb is a word, adverbial will be what? A group of words. So again, here we have that an adverb is a word or phrase. That's when it is an adverbial that modifies or qualifies a verb, an adjective, or another adverb. An adverbial is a word or group of words expressing a relation. An adverbial is a word or group of words expressing a relation of place, time, circumstance, manner, cause, or degree. Simply put, what we are trying to tell you is that an adverbial will express the relationship it has with the word, which is an adverb, an adjective, or another, or a verb. The relationship it has with it as regards to a place or the time that we're talking about there, or the circumstance or the manner or the cause or the degree. We'll get there. You'll get it better. Let's first cite examples of adverbs. Words like soon, often, quite, very, tell us, aggressively, slowly, easily, with ease, sell, gladly, clockwise, directly. All these words are adverbs. All these words are what? They are adverbs. These are examples of adverbs. Soon, often, quite. Please, there's a difference between quiet and quite. Quiet is spelled Q, look at this, Q-U-I-E-T. This is quiet. Quiet is different from white. So I clean it. Don't make mistake, please. Ensure you're writing the correct spelling. Quite. Oh, you're quite smart. I love that. So that means you're very smart. It's quite late. What are you doing outside at this time of the day? That means it's too late. So quite. We have quite. We can have too. Te. Oh. Oh. We can have too. So all these are adverbs. They are adverbs. They are words and they are adverbs. Now, examples of adverbials are when you talk, sometimes you want to tell us the place where something is, or where you saw something, or where you come across someone, that area. So you revert to as, for example, you say, by the river. I placed the bowl by the river. By the river in that context is adverbial. Of place, telling us where you put that thing. In foreign land, some souls are lost in foreign land. Some souls are lost in foreign land, especially this COVID-19 period. Some souls are lost in foreign lands. That is, those that are not in their homes, in their homelands. They are far away in foreign lands, probably. So we can also have close to home. I will draw the point close to home. I'll give you an example close to home. All these are expressions that are adverbial. They are adverbial expressions. Quite very funny. You're quite very funny. Oh, that means the person is very funny. The degree of the person's humor is high. Around June. No, I think he came home last year around June. When did he come home? I think he came home last year around June. So around June there is adverbial. Adverbial, please. Sometimes they ask you what is the grammatical name. That is an adverbial phrase. Adverbial, what do I call it? Adverbial phrase around June. By May. No, I will be home by May next year. I'm going to the US to study. I put in to study linguistics, so I should be home by May next year. By May, adverbial. It's also an adverbial phrase. Towards the road. Towards the road. Where is he heading to? He's heading towards the road. I saw him when I was coming in. He's heading towards the road. Towards the road is an adverbial of place as well. In a peaceful manner. In a peaceful manner. How did they settle the score? Oh, it was settled in a peaceful manner. In a peaceful manner. So this is another adverbial, and this is also a phrase telling us of how something was done. Let's look at sentence. Though I've given some, but let's look at more sentences on how adverbs and adverbials are treated. Look at the first sentence here. Bolu crossed the road in a hurry. Bolu crossed the road in a hurry. What do you notice here? What's the adverbial in this sentence? The adverbial here is, yes, you guessed right, in a hurry. Again, in a hurry. So in a hurry is the adverbial telling us how Bolu crossed the road. Sentence 2. They were walking along the road when the car crashed. They were walking along the road when the car crashed. They were walking along the road. That's a sentence on its own. But this particular other part of the sentence is the adverbial in there. When the car crashed. Adverbial clause. Crashed, past tense of crash. So that means there is a verb. A definite verb is there that makes it a clause. So we have when the car crashed has the adverbial clause. I wish I could stay with you in the library. I wish I could stay with you in the library. Yesterday when you went to the library, I came over to check on you, but I couldn't stay. So I wish I could stay with you in the library. In the library is the adverbial phrase in the sentence. Look at the next one. Can she have But can she have the book by tomorrow, please? Can she have the book by tomorrow, please? Can she have the book by tomorrow, please? That's another one. By tomorrow. By tomorrow. That's the adverb in there. The house is quite beautiful. The house is quite beautiful. Quite is the adverb here, modifying beautiful. My farmland is so large, I'd be glad to give a portion away. I'm so magnanimous like that. My farmland is so large, I'd be glad to give a portion away. So is what we are emphasizing here, which is the adverb. So is the adverb, and that is what we're emphasizing here. I'm trying to bold the adverbs and the adverbials in the sentences. Next is, I left the venue hurriedly. I left the venue hurriedly in order to avoid being blamed. In order to avoid being blamed. In order to avoid being blamed. So, I left the venue hurriedly. Hurriedly here is an adverb that we're emphasizing. I'd be very careful if I were you. I'd be very careful. If I were you, I would be very careful. Very is the adverb that we're looking at here. So please, class, ensure you go through all of these one by one again on your own in order to get it right. But close the road. How? In a hurry. Again, in a hurry. So in a hurry is the adverb. They were walking along the road when the car crashed. So here we are looking at along the road as the adverb. Along the road. Along the road. Emphasize. I wish I could stay with you in the library. I wish I could stay with you in the library. So we emphasize in the library because it is the adverb. So that's that. Let's move on to the types of adverb, the different types of adverbs that we have. We can have adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of reason, adverb of condition. Adverb of manner will tell you how something is done or how something happened. That's adverb of manner. Adverb of time will tell you the time it happened. And this time might be in day or in clock. It can be in PM, it can be in AM, it can be in season. Is it rainy season? Is it autumn? Is it winter? It can be any of those. So adverb of time will tell you, oh, I went to the house by 4 p.m. When I got there, I asked of her, they said she wasn't around. I went to the house by 4 p.m. By 4 p.m. is the adverb of time there. By 4 p.m. Oranges are sweeter during rainy season. During rainy season is the adverb of time there. During rainy season. Do you understand now? So there it can be in terms of clock or something else. Also, we have adverb of place. Of course, we've talked about that one. Where is that thing done? Adverb of reason will tell you why it is done, and adverb of condition will tell you what will happen if something happens or does not happen. So I would advise that you go through your textbook, page 1. Let's go there now. To see more examples, to get yourself familiar with more examples. Page 176. You get more examples there. So, and attempt the exercise under it. This comes to the end. This ends our session. See you next class. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Stay safe, pupils. Love you. Bye.